na Fiifi-Manfred Kofi Mahaska ni kan emfa yemfem awamane nsem na ewia yemetra so enso emfa emam nshamanzo 4.5 FM 1043. Fifi, good morning.
Good morning, Richard.
To say
Madam, yeah, fine.
Yes.
Yaba.
Yaba.
And go for the so much 5.
Go for me.
And you won't go for it. Almost share as a winning, you know. Almost 5-0.
We bar for.
Almost a few bar 4-5-0. Say we are now already say offer me catch me say oh now the muswo sa de be no o ma hye mo onto ma hye mo money
and I can say
and I make a Jozo Barrow the day be fa
and someone
yes I am kai
o catch them say
am kai
me make say I'm fan I'm fa o ma adwuma ne
and also be from near issue no phone
say so one ma adwuma na me said am ya phone no ya analysis
and say we are afa ndiaba
na we Barrow there
ne da bi mo sha bo ma baso
is team no money coach
baby o any
on players on the ban no ye to
enu nya wo wase
do ma anya changes
enu de nya wo wase de hians o ma hye ajigu obeka iti e banas afa ma gabi kan maninka enka nche ni zo nya na ye Barrow na hwi Barrow nya de ade ye be di hu komo mesel mecheuska 2000 Ghana cedis into Michelle star 281 as I say star 281 as tra choosing share from option or choosing share from option channel tickets but could be just 5 Ghana cedis trabebre send about a possibility e benya number no e draw ni mebe doso no wet me really OJ content no now we discuss we go to which you see today I'm starting on a rather sad note and say upe football na say udo football we are there as a and why am I saying this? Say, Oko the front page of L'Equipe in France. The story is clear. And on much a French phrase, I can assez, essentially saying that enough. And other thing I make us there is a picture of Rodri Cascante. What's on the quote of I want to judge from literally confirming Manchester City and then announcement of the passe Rodri a ligament tear and the mechanic several times in terms of healing muscles, ligaments, tendons, these three the time for them to heal especially for tendons and ligaments. A cheaper asana ehili. Internet so bienya an anterior crucial ligament tear. It takes almost a year asana heal naba. And ebi obi refi make you want so on the 17th of August 2024. Before Manchester City first game in the Champions League. Rodri Cascante yebisano. So I said, players no more matches bebre dodo. Na usha in terms of player warfare, ebetume do bebre players because striker na. This is what Rodri said. I say, I think we are close to that. Players going on strike. And just a couple of days after, I think about just 5 days, Rodri go against Arsenal. I only Premier League. Then in the first half, Rodri called from April. Rodri sustaining the potential season-ending injury on September 22nd, 2024. Just 5 days after Soccer's Arsenal. I say a clockwork. As you attract and when Rodri you'll be compa last season games very integral for Manchester City. Every game that the La Roya played for Spain or Euros no Oba be mistake aka now we play. And the number of games they are incessant. Now clubs need here. It is just about making money and then Eric Ten Hag. Ten Hag say you overload the players no. Over matches dodo. And the funny thing is that if you look at what Rodri echoed through and Pep Guardiola said, he is not wishing a safe and speedy recovery for Rodri. Or person wishing a safe recovery in Kwa. Say, we are Rodri echoed through no. Or bet me return born at the same level in which he got injured. Because ACL career threatening. Once you have a Barca, who see that will be. And he is not even thinking about how will City team play because for Branch FM Rodri Cascante. And the funny thing is that Rodri nyɛ saa ne inji no na yɛndi Ter-Stegen ho nkɔmmɔ no wieyɛ ɔno so career threatening injury out of it LFC Barcelona.
And maybe so about this same topic near discussing all this same platform. I'm a catch us or more catching and a players in the Siko more genius died or Mokano. The matches are too many.
Yeah.
It's too much. It's too much. And no one says to say ACL, but the number of players is only ACL. But first, how many times now who say ACL players Nina? Once a while. But because they say, so the number of matches are players in the bar. A Premier League, new, and you can't say England, Ubo now we are Ubo. About Champions League,
a lot of games.
Too much.
A lot of.
Is there a Champions League? Yeah. And the number of matches have a bar. As I know, the next stage.
A lot of games. In
FIFA and international moving
matches.
We go here for your poker fee. She's our players here. Can say yes or just can you? A time will come.
Yeah.
Say you no more parking so.
Yeah.
Why never come show?
I am sorry to best woe bubble. Any obia or agree with your sentiments no and say my sentiments are valid and no correct but FIFA will not renege matches they reduce one year Chelsea Nancy I go focus say Chelsea top players be don't know that is going to be the new norm very soon. Teams will be forced to buy quality players baby because and obi our Ghana say opportunity about Sanibi. So if he gets the chance to be bought as a talent to go there and go and play, there are a lot of young footballers who want to play. So the profit and loss analysis that young players are buy a lot of quality, stack on team, say manage players no, and more be more to us manage your injuries no, send a play. It is going to happen. It's an opportunity for the sports and exercise companies no, also to come and tell you say, oh, your data set to be on them. Play unable to watch some money rest back and money training say now you get your players fresh to play. So we won't go back. A valid concern our many by football fans, but we won't go back because the money is important. And it's very, very important for them. And Shedomai Champions League no.
Because money is very discuss football.
Na say football is sikana when I be doing.
And I say sikana say no.
I'm not
say football.
I intend more show am because see which you can never separate football and money. From the inception of the game, Opa go into the history of clubs formation. There are clubs that were formed to have money. Elite if you want to form a club, baby. Go to Germany and ask about the formation of Bayern Munich and the formation of Dortmund. Dortmund team, no. Because in Dortmund, it's a city where a lot of industrialization, any companies will be one. In that time, so much team. And they say, yeah, company, yeah, team, big teams, no. Elite. Let's talk. The friend is saying the separation of baby abenya team where I say Sika I say money will always be a part of the game. I just think that going forward, clubs would have to be more creative in players on better. How we managing players, even goalkeepers. We will not be seeing goalkeepers being imposed consistently, sir. Because now you have to protect the players and find a way. Obeso Vini, Obeso protect two players, also Obeso something Yeska. So now it comes down to that. Now, on the front of the Mundo Deportivo there, I must say was Ter-Stegen issues there, no, La Hora de Peña. It is time for Inaki Peña. And Barca, our big game for Getafe. And a lot of goalkeepers are possibly replace here right here for the mark under Ter-Stegen. There's a possibility, say, Wojciech Szczesny, a bit more free. Your friend is Alaji. Wojciech Szczesny, a bit more retired from retirement. No, I'm a shame. Abayejuma, Kello Navas, Claudio Bravo are all the Barca game. Yeah? And now share Madrid game now. Madrid problem of balance, no? And your match in Bia is specific matches. And this is the explanation. Say Madrid elbow games. Not say teams never be pressing on me aggressive and pushing anymore. They are able to find space because all very good players who can pick up the ball and affect you in terms of the space I'll be jamming. Now, teams are not the new break in terms of the attacking balance are teams that set back. Go back and watch the Atalanta game. On by 1v1. Madrid, as the game wore on, found the spaces to head them. Now, the teams not ever set back. Madrid have two main problems. And make up the Barca game. No, so. The first problem Madrid gets is that they need to get somebody to control the game, pass the game, and then break the lines. One. The second thing I say, Madrid, and say, and so many players are comfortable in receiving the ball in between the lines. It is Russia. Carlo Ancelotti seems to be now playing other gule in games where teams will sit back because on a natural thing, natural house space receiver, ultimately ball inside areas more than it's me receiving. But when Madrid play against teams that press them, you don't need other. You just need a solid base of a two. Until now, it was Chimeni Valverde. Then Jude Bellingham ahead of them as a 10. Keeping Ferland Mendy, then Aventia on the other side playing a fullback in there, two centre backs of Rudiger and Militao in there to make the back four. Then you could see say Osha Kele returning Mbappe first go no move over Rulena. He was on the left hand channel, but offside. Then look at the second one. Jude Bellingham, good combination play with Kele returning Mbappe. Mbappe quality, dropping his shoulder, takes the ball back and slots it in. Madrid giving an onslaught and non at the Santiago Bernabeu. It's about the FC Barca. So for Barca, Yakacho said this season it's a much more direct FC Barcelona side. Yembo quickly between the lines and they ain't check too many passes. And yet we will have Inaki Peña in the post for them. Inigo Martinez, Pau Kubasi Beba, Jules Koundé, then we have Alejandro Balde in the middle of the pack. Although Pablo Torre actually go in the last game, my assistant. I wasn't too enthused about his play. I think that Pablo Torre can do better. If Pablo Torre will play in the middle of the pack, next to Pedri, then the usual front three of Lamine Yamal, Robert Lewandowski, and Rafinha gets him go see. Now saying Ucha Betibia, anytime goal scorer, Lamine Yamal, Kahon, Lewandowski, Kahon, Sebasa, Boboa. Into no mummy, Nubako Beshe. I don't know who, but Lamine Yamal, Robert Lewandowski, one of them will score tonight against Getafe. It was a Barca match. And now, Mitian Komone course were and me say ne, Mwana muye pro Jude Bellingham, pro Rodri, Sisi amunya amajatum, se Ballon d'Or eyedia. Inti enkase bie ni wosa.
How?
Oh, rich eh. Se unya ti 1 month to the Ballon d'Or conversation. Say Massa air report Bibi about a player. Say Obama to say oh Vinicius Junior Beji. It is clear. Let me tell you why. Mitie William Baleg one time. Not Messi in line to win the Ballon d'Or. And according to William Baleg, also see Messi any limelight movie or can't send ya train because he's the official autobiographer of Lionel Messi. Every time we be an Messi Beji Ballon d'Or, they need a month or so to the time. Because ube photo ops, ube media, ube interviews, ube to pictures, all of that you do them before the D-Day. It immediately Massa reported yesterday, it was the final piece of the puzzle. To let Obia to understand, say, the next Ballon d'Or winner is going to be Vinicius Junior in the club. He is starting the photo ops, everything. And all of those people who are close to people who have won it before say a link towards it. Massa is the mouthpiece of people in Madrid in terms of sports, and they know Sabrante Vinicius Junior is going to be the next real Ballon d'Or winner. Rich, yeah? And now 5-0 in Chelsea share. For me, that's not the most important thing. But say, oh, Chelsea near. The person make sure I see Niema 5 biso. First of all, Richardo, you starting season way in local competitions at Chelsea Abono. Man City in the first game no lose here. And Okoko another game away at Wolves. Then played the Crystal Palace game, went on international break. Which since the Man City game, I said, so who draw grapher? It is a graph of Chelsea peaking in kakran. Now, Man City ball Wolves match Livero. Obiasi, oh, so Ubo team beat the Wolves. Now, my ball here basketball, football, or show now so sharp. I said defensively, we are solid. But right after that, you come to the break the bar, Crystal Palace, Bournemouth, West Ham United, Barrow, In all of those games, Chelsea conceded a single goal. 3 goals, 3 games, 3 clean sheets after Crystal Palace game. No. It looks as if the performance is beginning to get better. Yes, these are just relatively small clubs. But in the context of Chelsea, West Ham and Chelsea struggles to get results. 2, playing away in a game like this, you expected them to be no results. Now the defense is beginning to work well. Now, Nipa Kura Otuja Felix Fouon. Say Uncle Atletico de Madrid at that young age did not help him from the footballing perspective. The boy, he will never thrive in a team that is very defensive. So it is not his style. And me, you knew my reservations before Jack Felix came to Chelsea. Ballon level no form, but the joy, excitement of saying a person Jebono, how a person born a Bono. So keeping the form that he's going to be a strong competition to Cole Palmer as the season goes on. And that is something that they want to do as the game goes on. Enzo Maresca say, oh no, coach team, he doesn't coach based on say Chinchina inverted fullback in 21. No. It is about how the opponent attacks and defend. It's a not a Chelsea match now. Once Barca for about 5 no. Chelsea explains it by saying it's about overloading one side of the pitch to get more options to pass and then to progress the ball from that area, which is very important today. Now you see, this is the last thing I want to talk about. Which when you say Chelsea ball match, you know, we almost second team on the come. Boys now no more catching no. Cole Palmer, Nicolas Jackson, Noni Madueke, Tosin Aderebiayo, all of these boys, which Omunina were pitch side. According to Enzo Maresca, the plan was say Omunina will travel together. All of them will come to Stamford Bridge. One will be at Stanton visibly supports the boys because of the sort of building a team that is very, very united in getting results. It's meaning who are there as a Chelsea. I thought Chelsea for the home money budget. Because this is a team, because for ABC say, so can they build unity? Only talented players can all of them fight for one cause, and it looks as if say, all of them were there in making sure say they get the results that they wanted to get. Finally, Rich, Chelsea any front shirt sponsor. So okay, as it stands now, Chelsea doesn't have a front shirt sponsor. Now, since Chelsea began to get results, now you can almost start here, all of a sudden, and now. Sky through Chris reported say 3 Saudi Arabian airlines, 3 airlines from the Saudi region, 1 Qatar Air, 2 Riyadh Air, any Turkish Air, all of them have contacted Chelsea, telling them say they want to see if they can get them the front shirt sponsor. And me try say me explain at the beginning of the season. Nintiana Air day and they say Chelsea sporting directors no catch on the board. And they say almost in the next 2 to 3 years. They will be able to play in the Champions League. But on the problem can come when they say, so who can acquire marketing? I say also about Champions League in 2 to 3 years. And then Conference League now, in Champions League in terms of front shirt sponsor. But now that they are getting the results, now people are beginning to in the next few weeks. So what is the Chelsea either of Turkish Air, Riyadh Air, and also Qatar Air as a front shirt sponsor. And then Europa League games are air course, time. SMA United with Chelsea 20 them were. SC 20 is on a barrow. On a barrow at the same level. In terms of Europe, SC 20 is barrow in Europe. SC 20 barrow in Europe. Now, SC 20 on I don't sue.
What's our brand?
They'll be a sue because the FC 20 and it's Old Trafford. As I say,
that's it.
And yes, what you say? Exactly. It you can say the travel is not watching. I'm gonna say one shot. Me a G also. So it's matches ni nano. Ya any na come oko Twitter Fiifi has command for the other oko chow bets na do ya come ya.
All right. Inti Kofi. Yes, about Susuha when in a rebound, I'm no boy. Why? The real test, no, and I had my weekend. More Brighton. Lepeta, Nadia Lepeta, we do. One in the West Ham. The real test, you know, against Brighton and over Albion. To the moment you now be down with some say, names are fena moye. In just canona, in Trosso. Just cannot.
Maybe just can as well, Mike. Yes, sir. You can say now what do Mike? You Munquan or you more.
Very bad, who shall we borrow 5 and all the Abbey analysis yen and obey. The real test, no. Against Brighton, yeah.
Now that because we borrow from Chelsea Bobo and
we borrow. Tim has so many coach. I'm about that coach. A bomb, no place near 12.
Yes,
oh, man, it changes.